Mitch, I want to talk to you about the state Senate budget that passed this week.
Yeah, the Senate has its version of the $23.9 billion general fund budget, same size as the State House. And there are a lot of similarities, but there are some major differences. I'm just going to highlight a few of them. One is the priority on who's going to get paid more. The House version of the budget had a substantial pay increase for teachers, not much for state employees, and that really raised the ire of the head of the State Employees Association and members of that group. Meanwhile, the Senate sort of flips the script. They have a teacher pay raise, but it's smaller than the one the House wanted, but a substantial pay raise for state employees, 5% over a couple of years, which is being touted as the largest pay raise for state employees in a long time. The head of the State Employees Association actually joined the Senate leaders for their news conference touting this plan. But there are also some other interesting things in here. One would force the employees of the State Department of Health and Human Services who now work at the Dorothea Dix property, have them move not to just some other site in Raleigh, but move to Granville County, an hour away. That has caused some concerns.
Is that likely?
I don't know that it's likely. It's certainly going to be in the Senate version of the plan. No one in the House had talked about it, so it's the type of thing that might get thrown out in negotiations. Also, there was something that delayed the vote in the Senate the first time around because the Senate decided to get involved in this fight between UNC and Vidant Health over the hospital that's tied to ECU. That's going to be something to watch. There's no Medicaid expansion in this version of the budget.
And that could be a deal breaker with Governor,
exactly,
right?
Which was the same as in the House version, so Governor Cooper is going to have some concerns. The one other thing that I'll mention that will be important as this moves forward, 2 Democrats did vote for this, and the Senate would need at least one of them to stick with them if there's a veto.